Hello.
And welcome to
Let the Girls Play.
Play.
I'm Kelsey Bailey.
I'm Amelia Bain.
And we're here to talk about women's basketball, Unrivaled, WNBA, and beyond.
Mostly Unrivaled because the end of the season is fast approaching. We have one game left for each of these teams before we're in the playoffs.
We're really in the thick of it right now because this one game that each team has to play is going to decide a lot. It'll decide if you get a bye, if you're bi.
If you're bisexual, you'll find out this Friday.
You'll find out this Friday if you're getting a bye and you get to go straight to Brooklyn for the semifinals. But a lot's coming down to the wire in this one game. But one thing that's not coming down to the wire is if the Hive or the Lunar Owls will be in the playoffs because they got eliminated.
It was sad to see, especially that Lunar Owls game where they did come out fighting, and then by the end of the game, it was just, they knew. The writing was on the wall. Mm-hmm. The season was over. Really
heartbreaking. Marina Mabry, she even pulled out a ponytail for this one. For this most recent game. She said, you know what, maybe it's the bun. Let me get back to when I first got traded to the Connecticut Sun and she was doing a ponytail for a little bit. She tried that vibe on.
She played very well with the ponytail, so I understand the logic, but even the ponytail was not enough to gallop into the playoffs.
Yeah, she could not gallop her way into a top seed. So shout out to the Lunar Owls, who had just a complete 180 from last season, from the top team to the bottom team. But we had some fun along the way, huh?
Oh, we had some laughs. We had one of the best performances in Philly. Not to make it all about Marina, but that is one thing I'm going to remember, that Marina Mabry performance for my whole life.
I still watch it and get chills. Sometimes it still comes up in my feed. It knows. The algorithm knows, Kelsey, you need that little dopamine hit of her hitting that three and the crowd going insane.
Yeah. We also got Skylar Diggins and Marina on the same team. Beautiful.
Absolutely the stinkerdom that was upon us.
The stinker collab of the century.
Truly. Yeah. And I have it in the notes, and sorry, we're going from the bottom up, it seems, right now, but I just love Rachel Bannum.
Oh, how could you not?
Off the court, on the court, she's fun. She's hitting those threes, but off the court, she's so funny. Her and Paige Beckers have a great dynamic. They're little buds. Little Minnesota buds.
She have a podcast? She has a podcast with Ari?
Yes, they host like an official Unrivaled podcast. I mean, I know we talk about this all the time, but I think the thing that Unrivaled does is it really allows us to meet and enjoy different sides of the players outside of who they are on the court. We get to know who they are off the court.
Because Rachel Bannum, we knew, great three-point shooter.
Mm-hmm. Great graphic tee collection.
Of course, but we didn't really know her full personality and just how funny she is.
Yeah. Super funny. Love it. So that's one thing that I really loved about this Lunar Owls team, but God bless. We'll see what happens next season. And to the Hive, y'all had a really great game against the Rose. Angel Reese's first game back. Azaree's first game facing off against the Rose again. She said, here's what y'all are missing.
They weren't quitting. Even though the season was not what they wanted it to be, they came out and just gave it their all every single game. And I'm excited to see how the Hive grows or changes even. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the formula is blow it up. But I hope at least we bring back our coach. I hope we bring back at least a good core of this team, because I love them. And shout out as always to Azaree.
Always going to be shouting out Azaree. Always going to be shouting out Mo Billings. But once again, I think I said she's my most improved player of the 2026 WNBA season that is yet to be decided upon.
And if it happens, I'm going to get a cameo from Mo Billings for Kelsey.
Mo, get on Cameo. Get ready, honey. You're going to have a request as soon as you sign up. But shout out to the Hive. Shout out to the Lunar Owls.
And we say goodbye to two of our favorite clubs. Mm-hmm. 2 of our 8 favorite clubs we must say goodbye to.
Hootie hoo to you.
Hootie hoo and buzz buzz and good night.
And good. I know that's right. I know that's right. But let's talk about some of the teams that we know we'll be seeing in the playoffs, that we know we'll be seeing in this semifinals. of the playoffs. Let's talk about the Mist. 9-4 at time of recording.
They're peaking at the perfect time. They are finally, they're like, you know what? We're crazy. We're going to put Enrique, Alicia Gray, and Stewie on the court at the same time. It feels unfair.
You can't stop them. Stewie is back from all the injuries that was plaguing her. She's just playing in a way that I haven't seen in a couple years, since 2024.
Yeah, since like MVP Stewie.
Yes. Alicia Gray's always, any team that she's on, it's always going to be like, damn, this feels unfair. They have Alicia Gray on it.
Yeah. I mean, the way she can finish at the rim sometimes, it's just like so crazy. I think that's why she did so well in the one-on-one, is she can just convert anything into a bucket. She's so good. And the most charming gal in the world.
We love her. Absolutely charming. And then Enrique, as we know, the roller coaster's going up, 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 honey. Gonna be golden.
It's right now, the roller coaster is doing some loop-de-loops, kind of celebratory loop-de-loops.
Yeah, we're screaming, kind of we're loving it. We're smiling for the camera.
The kind of things where you're like, is this safe? Can we get an engineer here? Is this sound?
Yeah.
But we're riding high. We're flying. We're going up, 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 as Kelsey said.
Gonna be golden.
And I hate to give a shout out to a man on this podcast, but I do want to shout out Coach Zach O'Brien, who was mic'd up and seemed very calm. I guess it's easy to be calm when your team is performing so well, but he had a soothing quality to his voice. And if we're going to have men mic'd up, that's what I'd like to see.
They better be soothing.
They better be soothing.
They better be reassuring. They better be soothing. They better be calm. They better not be screaming in my face.
Exactly. So keep it up, Zach.
They better not be screaming in Lee Yaru's face.
Never. Oh, shout out to Lee Yaru.
Shout out to Lee Yaru. There was a really, again, on the Mist, a really sweet video of them celebrating Lunar New Year and her sort of teaching them the phrases that you say, like, may you get a lot of money this year, and like whatever like the phrases are. But it's very sweet. It's a very nice team. They're all very nice to each other.
Maybe some of it is having a smaller roster. You just really get to, you're like bonding with these 6 people. And I don't know, just like we are getting to see their personalities. I think these players are getting to know each other in different ways because they're living in the same place. They're not traveling all the time. They're playing with players that maybe they only see on the court a few times a season normally. Yeah, it's so sweet to just get, for all of us to get to know Lee a little better, but then also to see her team celebrating her.
And we also got a DM on Instagram from one of our listeners, Natalie, who was on the ground at Unrivaled. And she said, I want to submit Queen Alana Smith for most underrated arms. And she sent us a photo.
Oh, my God. Do you know what? Natalie, you are right. And to Alana Smith, I think we've been focusing too much on whether or not she's a twin. We have not been giving enough of our attention to those arms.
Those arms.
Wow.
Skylar Diggins, watch out. Someone's coming to snatch the crown. I don't think anyone could ever.
No. I think.
But underrated?
Yeah.
Alana Smith, take a bow, honey. She says, this isn't even the best photo. I was literally gagged the whole time while I was like, wait, her arms are eating.
Wow.
Natalie, okay. You've opened our eyes.
Natalie, thank you for correcting our oversight. And then also, this is another example of if you have a DM that you think you might want to send, please send it. Because this is 2 weeks in a row. We have gotten important boots on the ground coverage information.
Video footage of Kelsey Plum crashing out after the one-on-one tournament at a ref. Photo evidence of most underrated arms in the league. What will come next?
I cannot wait.
Meanwhile, you better be DMing me.
And it
when
could
you're
come
on
from
the ground.
Me,
yeah,
because I'm going to be on the ground this week.
You're going to say Barclays Center, most underrated French fries, most underrated spicy chicken sandwich in the game.
I'm not going to be able to see a damn thing. I might as well be watching at home. My seats are so far up the escalator.
I love that. I know that's bad, but I love that.
Maybe I'm going to see the game from a different vantage. I'm going to see something
top of the
from
head
on high that could not have translated through my TV. I think, all right.
Who has the best top of the head?
Whose roots are most touched up?
Yeah, who needs to touch up their roots? Who needs more dimension in their blonde?
Yes.
But again, we appreciate this on the ground investigative journalism from all of you. So please continue to DM us. And I would love if someone could DM us something about the Laces. Because, honey, what's going on? 2 losses in a row.
Did we speak too soon? The answer is yes. I said no one can
The answer is always.
Yeah, the answer is always. I said I think Laces are number 1. No one can catch them. The lie detector has determined that was a lie. The Laces are on for them, devastating losing streak. And I will say their record is still great, but it is not how you want to end the season.
Especially in a time when they could have easily clinched the semifinal playoff. They could have had a nice little rest for this first round, and they could have just been like, all right, see y'all in Brooklyn. We're going to get there early. We're going to go to the Just Salad that's attached to the Barclays Center.
Do you think maybe they don't want to go to Brooklyn? Like, does one of them have, like, some beef in Brooklyn? Like, somebody they don't want to see, an ex in Brooklyn that they just can't. We've got a saboteur?
Saboteur. They don't want to see Benai Jelani Hamilton. They don't want to see Jonquel Jones.
But Jelani Hamilton has emerged.
Back in the gym.
She's back in the gym in her Liberty practice shorts, teasing us all because I don't think we're getting a season. But if we do, thank God Benaja's back.
God. And if we don't, get her at Unrivaled. We need an influx of players on Unrivaled. We got to add more teams. We got to add the snow globes and the chafing dishes or whatever the fuck weird names they come up for these
Hell
teams.
Yeah. I would buy chafing dishes merch.
A chafing dish.
Oh, that is good. And that is why Kelsey is our...
that's why I'm in marketing.
Yeah, our marketing maven.
Yes. But Laces, let's get it together. I will say shout out to Naz Hillman, who was on the cans for it was Laces club night for one of the games. I forget which broadcast she was on, but as we all know, I love hearing these players on the cans. It's always a thrill. Shout out Mo Billings, great on the cans. Shout out Skylar Diggins, who is also on the cans again. Love hearing her on the cans.
Skylar Diggins was excellent, I thought.
Yeah,
like
she's great.
There was a moment where it was really quiet and she threw it to commercial. Like she was like, I'm going to handle this. You know what? If you guys aren't going to do this, I'm going to do this.
She's getting this paycheck.
I'm the mommy.
I'm the mommy now. She's the captain now, Brandon Glasheen. But let's talk about someone that you will definitely be seeing in Brooklyn. Your Phantom.
Goes Gang! I love this team. I've believed in this team.
Also, now you're allowed to buy merch when you're there.
Yeah, I'm allowed now because we're not doing a strike on that day.
Right.
And I think mentally I am just more in need of merch. I could use some new merch to soothe me in these trying times.
Absolutely. I think you need a little Phantom crop top.
Oh, I absolutely need a poppy crop.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait to see my Phantom. Shout out to our first bisexual team of the season.
Shout out. They're bi and as declared by Unrivaled.
And you know who else is going to be there is Sabrina Ionescu. She's going to be calling the game. She's going to have the cans on
for the semifinals?
For the semis. Yeah. She was there in Philly.
Yeah, she was there. And she was wearing Eagles green.
I wonder what she'll wear in Brooklyn. I'll report back. I'll at least tell you if she's got a hat on.
I hope Ellie the Elephant's there. Do you think Ellie will be there?
Well, I don't know. Because it's sort of a competitor in a way.
I suppose, but maybe it just comes down to Poppy Sai.
Yeah, because Poppy
Mama Sai
and Mommy Sai.
Mama
they
Wu
have
Sai.
allowed they have allowed this game to happen in the arena that they own.
Yes.
If they know what's good for them, they will send that elephant out to grind on the front row.
That's the one thing Unrivaled is missing. Is a sassy
chaotic mascots.
The chaotic, sexually driven mascot.
The WNBA and Unrivaled, they have a lot to learn from one another. And I think what Unrivaled, the only thing I can think of is Ellie.
Truly, that's it.
Oh, God, I hope she's out there because she's a star. But if she's not, we have a star. Tip Hayes, bringing charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
I know, that's right.
That, we've only really seen from Ellie prior to this.
Hit the game winner, slid on her stomach towards the camera, and then once she heard that the basket went in, that she got the game winner, she mugged to the camera and did a little double fingers.
The finger guns.
And then everybody else, Kiki and Tosh Cloud, slid over too. What fun we are having in Miami. This cannot be stressed. She would get fined if she did that in the WNBA, probably.
Would she?
I don't know.
They like don't want them to break the fourth wall.
Too celebratory or whatever.
Anytime someone looks in the camera, it's always a big, huge moment in the W.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum does it a lot.
She's like Jim from The Office.
She is. Kelsey Plum is our Jim. They both love pranks. Actually, this has legs. This is actually a pretty good theory.
They both like are kind of funny at first, but if it goes on too long, you're like, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Who's
Jim.
the Dwight of the league?
Who's the Dwight of the league? I don't know. If you know who the Dwight of the league is, please let us know. That's our job to come up with, but today you know what? You don't make every shot. So we don't know who the Dwight is.
Mm-hmm. Kathy Engelbert is for sure the Michael. Mm-hmm. Or you know what? No, because they really love Michael deep down. I think Sandy Brondello is the Michael
of the Scott.
league. Yeah.
Doing bits, kind of like embarrassing herself a bit for the good of morale.
Yeah.
And I think Kathy might be Jan.
Absolutely. She took me by the hand, made me a man that one night.
Yeah.
She made everything all right.
Everything all right.
All right. This is a really good theory. If you have more comparisons of who in the WNBA is an Office character, who's the Angela? Who's the Stanley? Who's the Phyllis?
Who's the Kevin?
Who's the Kevin? Who's the Meredith? Who's the
We
Creed?
wanna know.
Who's the
Who's
Creed?
the Creed?
I'm going to noodle on this more, but this really is
and
pretty
you're
good.
welcome for only having a TV reference that's 20 years old instead of 30 years
You're
old.
lucky that I'm not trying to map them to the cast of Everybody Loves Raymond or Mad About You or insert other
MASH.
Mama's Family. But let's keep talking. Let's keep moving. Let's talk about the Rose, because it was a huge week for me, a Rose BC purist, because my girl came home and put belt to ass. Welcome back, Angel Reese. Reminding us why she was last year's Defensive Player of the Year.
However, it's coming off the backboard. She's like, I got it. She's mine.
Like a truffle pig. She finds those rebounds.
And she's just so
She's in the mud,
beautiful.
mucking it up. Mm-hmm.
I know that's not the point. But I'm watching with my 3-year-old who's like very into Disney princesses. And when Angel came on the screen for the first time, she silent, stands still, staring at the screen.
Beautiful.
And back to her basketball. That's not the point. I just need to say she's giving us so much.
She gives us so much. First game back, she had a great game. It was a loss to the Breeze, but in that next game that they had against Laces, she dominated. There was a sequence where she blocked J.O.'s shot. J.O. gets the rebound back. J.O. goes to shoot it again. She blocks it again, and then the shot clock runs out. All these amazing defensive moves from one Angel Reese. And in 3-on-3, you gotta play defense.
And she's got a few new, like, kind of finishing moves. And the thing from last season that I'm so happy to see again is her connection with Chelsea Gray. Incredible.
Cannot be understated. But I'm so happy to have her back. And, of course, Chelsea Gray is giving us a playoff performance. She tied Marina Mabry's record for 10 3-point shots, 10 three-pointers made in a game.
I wish I'd been there. I bet it was just wild in the arena.
She's always amazing in WNBA, but it's just the way she shows up to 3-on-3 and just absolutely dominates, and the confidence with which she shoots. And like, I think because she's a leader and she's like, well, I just got to step everything up because there's only 2 other of us out there. It's just amazing to see.
And I think I don't ever want to see her in the W again without Asia.
Okay.
I don't ever want to see it.
In the W, period. Just kidding.
I don't ever want to see her on a team without Asia Wilson in the WNBA.
Know.
But I do feel like, it's Asia's team. Asia is the greatest basketball player in the world. So you're
getting
are
her the
playing,
touches. Yeah.
Yes. You're like yielding to her a bit. And I think Chelsea Gray, when she's on the Unrivaled court, arguably she is the best player out there. I mean, she won the one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Who's better?
I think she's going to win MVP again. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Who else could snatch it from her?
Because last year there was the argument. There was like, is it Fee? Is it
Chelsea?
Is it Chelsea? There was an argument for either of them.
Maybe somebody on the Mist. Maybe Kelsey Plum. Maybe Aaliyah Boston.
So in points, we've got Marina Page.
Oh, it could be Paige.
Like 1 or 2 points behind her.
Yeah.
Assists, Paige is 1 behind her. 3-pointers, Marina is... I mean, Chelsea Gray leads in 5 of the major points, assists, 3-pointers, game winners, and minutes, I guess, isn't like a... Mm-hmm. I mean, but that does matter.
That's because you were relying on them to play that much.
Yeah. It's got to be Chelsea. If it's not... Unless she goes out there and like... I don't know. I don't know what
takes shit in the court. Yeah.
I was going to say pulls her pants down and poops on the court. What's wrong with us?
That's a deal breaker. Defecation.
Even so,
disrespect.
I think there's still a case for her to be MVP, even if.
Yeah, who knows? It could be a really amazing.
Could be compelling.
Well, let's talk about someone who's not shitting their pants. The Breeze.
The Breeze
clinched the playoffs. Good for them.
They're tied with Rose Basketball Club right now in the standings. So playoff picture will become clear to us after this weekend's games.
And most importantly, welcome back, Rakia. Standing ovation when she came out and was introed for that first game back. We love you, Rakia. You're a dog. You're strong.
And came back so tough. Like, came back
amazing.
Her shot,
beautiful. 20-some points.
She hadn't even missed a step.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say Lisa Leslie is trying to make fetch happen about the beauty is a beast about Rakia. She has said it in 2 different games, like I would say 4 or 5 times. Mm-hmm. And she'll slip it in, like when Brendan Glasheen is saying something else, she'll be like, the beauty is a beast. She loves it.
She has it trademarked. She's really trying to make it take off. I feel like there hasn't been a boom boom room.
No.
For this season. Or a Sweet Baby Ray.
Yeah. I mean, maybe for me, the beauty is a beast. It has the potential. Like, maybe she's trying too hard. Like, she wants another.
It needs to come
boom,
naturally.
Boom room.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still using Sweet Baby Ray. She's still using Sweet Baby Ray. It's still happening, but we need more.
Talk about Sweet Baby Ray. Had an amazing game for Vinyl.
Yeah.
Who I now realize that I left off this damn list, but shout out to Vinyl. They're also in the playoffs.
Shout out to Vinyl.
She had like 30-some points in that game that clinched them against the Phantom going to the playoffs. So shout out to Sweet Baby Ray.
Maybe you forgot Vinyl because Vinyl is just barely hanging on. They sneaked in. They're just sneaky in the playoffs.
They did it last year too. Somehow made it to the finals.
I know.
Squeaked their way.
So don't count them out yet.
No, and Ryan's back in a big way. Blocking shots.
Ryan and BG had a really funny moment where Ryan blocked a shot and then said something to BG that BG was like, whoa, about. But do we know what it was?
I don't know.
I love them together.
They're really fun. I can't wait for it to be an Atlanta summer in Atlanta.
Every summer is an Atlanta summer in Atlanta.
And I guess that brings us to the news around the league. The CBA deadline has been set for March 10th so as to not disrupt the season. But to that I say, who cares?
What does that even mean? Yeah. What does that even mean if they're not going to...
Didn't they set like 15 deadlines in the past?
Yeah. And a couple of the players, I can't remember, who was it? Maybe Kia Stokes posted something about like, you wouldn't negotiate in good faith for 18 months and now you're setting a deadline. This deadline means very little to me. I wonder how much it means to... I think it probably means a lot to the WNBA. To Jan Levinson Gould. I think it probably means a lot to these owners and the people who own the arenas, of course. But yeah, the players, if they're not going to get the respect they deserve, we know what they have to do. They know what they have to do.
And we'll stand with them.
Do I want that? No. I want to see Benajelani Hamilton playing basketball. But
we're going to have to go overseas.
Whatever happens, I respect the Players Association, what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Nothing but respect to the Players Association. And shout out to the players who, for the first time, there was the WNBA made enough money to be able to give equity to players, $8 million to be shared amongst players.
Yeah, we don't know the details. I mean, we never know the details, but
we can't read like that.
You can look into it.
Do your own research.
Look into it. Do your own research. Yeah, just like do your own research.
Shout out to the players. Split up the pot. Who cares if you only end up getting $200 or whatever? That's something.
I know. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Didn't you get a residual check from? Did you get one for the other two for like nothing?
I'm still getting them. I'm still getting residuals for the 2 lines I had on the HBO Comedy Central show. The other 2, Catch Me in season 3, episode 1.
Yeah, check her out.
My 2 lines. I'm still getting. Every once in a while, I'll get like $40.
Yeah, take whatever
fun.
money is available.
That's dinner
to
at
you.
Chili's.
Absolutely.
The Office. Sorry.
There's a lot of Chili's dinners to be had for our friends in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm. And they might have a lot of time to go to Chili's.
I would love if whenever they had a home game, they need to just post up at the Chili's.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the point god in this Chili's.
Very good.
And on that note, we'll see you all at the Chili's, because what we always say is everyone involved
with women's basketball
is a hero.
Except the refs.